Good afternoon, WLWC meteorologist Adam Bernstein here in the Weather Center, tracking this winter storm that has been moving through our area, starting to really pick up on that snow more out there, really across much of greater Cincinnati and especially through northern Kentucky. You all have been dealing with that snow just slightly earlier than areas of Cincinnati and areas to the north, because this whole system kind of moving in from the south and west, giving us all of this snow. But I want to talk about some traffic troubles as well this morning, because while we're dealing with this snow, this is what it looks like outside right now on those roadways. So I would say if you don't have to be out on the roads, don't go anywhere for the rest of this evening or even tonight. Conditions are going to continue getting worse. This is 71-75 split at just to our south in Boone County. So you can see barely lanes. It looks like maybe some tire track lanes in some of those areas, but some of the issues that drivers are going to be facing is, while some roads are decent, others do look like what we're seeing in northern Kentucky. And you even see these kind of lanes of snow here on many of the roads, where if you're trying to switch lanes, you hit that little bit of slushy snow that's sitting there, and that could cause you to wreck. And this is a view of many of our interstates. We have 75 here, 71 just north of downtown, and then also 75 looking at the Brent Spence Bridge as you're traveling into northern Kentucky, and then 275 there kind of on the north side. So many of these roadways, road crews have been out putting down that salt, but this snow is definitely going to be overcoming much of this salt and conditions as we go through tonight and into much of this evening, because as I mentioned, a lot more snow is coming our way. As we take you into the metro here, you're seeing these darker blue bands in some of these areas around Villa Hills, Delhi. We had one early around Gulf Manor up to Blue Ash, now moving its way into parts of Loveland, back into Goshen. That's where a little bit of that heavier snow is falling, a little bit lighter in those lighter blue areas. And so that's what we're seeing around the metro. Some of the heavier bands right now out to ports of Ripley County into Dearborn, Dillsboro, up to Manchester, Lawrenceburg, down to Rising Sun, and also right along the Ohio River from VV up to Warsaw area, seeing some of those kind of darker bands of snow that have been continuing to move through those areas and in through northern Kentucky from Crittenden over to Butler, Falmouth, seeing those heavy snow showers. And remember that split in the hill right here, they're starting to see some lighter moments at this time, but as we've mentioned, you all have been dealing with snow for a little bit longer, just enough to cover those roadways, and that's what we can expect here around much of the metro as well. And as we look out into parts of Adams County, Brown County, still seeing those widespread snow showers from Maysville up to Manchester, West Union there, back to Georgetown. So this whole system continuing to move through our area. We're just at the beginning, as you can see here, as we kind of expand the view here. Those outer bands of snow, a lot more heavy snow moving its way through parts of Louisville, back in towards Lexington, back to Bloomington. So this is still working its way towards our area, and eventually we'll see this wintry mix start to move in as we head later on into tonight. So here's a simple breakdown of what we're expecting for the rest of this evening and into Monday. Now through 7 p.m. we'll have those heavy snow showers continue on. Those roads still becoming more covered as we go through this evening. By the overnight, we see that ice, snow, sleet mix mostly to our south, right near the Ohio River. Ice totals a little bit better into northern Kentucky. And then by Monday morning, we're going to switch back to snow with more accumulation then on top of any ice or sleet that forms through the overnight. So let's look at this on Futurecast. As I mentioned, those heavy bands just become heavier as we go through this evening and tonight, along with that wintry mix starting to move in late tonight for areas of far southeast Indiana and then also through parts of northern Kentucky. And on the north side of that wintry mix line, I think that's where we'll see some of the heaviest snow bands at times, and that can really dump some heavy snow rates up to an inch an hour potentially in some areas. So we're going to be watching that through the overnight. But then as we go into Monday morning rather, more heavy bands of snow as the system kind of wraps around on itself and moves out of here by about noon into the early afternoon hours. and we're dry the rest of Monday, but I would still imagine those roads are going to be taking a little bit of time to clear out. So forecast remains the same, around 5 to 8 inches. Some localized areas of more sleet, potentially 1 to 3 inches, especially right near that Ohio River, northern Kentucky line. For those a little bit further south, Owen County, Grant County, Pendleton, Mason County, you're seeing less snow, but you'll have more ice threats in that forecast as this system moves through. So we have a long day of tracking this system, long night of tracking it. We'll keep you updated with all the latest, so make sure to check back in here each hour with updates and also download our WLWT app for more updates there as well. Otherwise, we'll send you back to the programming.